Hello, everybody, and welcome to another live stream of MLB The Show 26 here on my channel on YouTube. So, as you can see, I've been doing, I'm doing some of the mini seasons here, trying to get some of the stuff done. I just got some more stuff unlocked. Got the candy basket pack. Excuse me. Yeah, the egg hunt thing, so I just got that. So now I got to get two more of these things done. I already got the moments done. I already got one of the eggs collected. The other ones I don't have is the pink and purple, and they're in the Diamond Quest things. But I did get one of these done. I got the back-to-back-to-back thing done. You had to get an extra base hit with Nolan Arenado, Nolan Gorman, Juan Yepez, and Dylan Carlson. You have to get an extra base hit with them in any one of those games. So now the next one I have to do is get something worth 10. But like I said, for this one, you have to get a win with Clay Holmes. It has to be the gold card. It can be done in either one of these. For this one, you have to get an extra base hit with Troy Tulowitzki and Conquest. And this one, you got to tally one inning pitch with AJ Puck, the live series, and you can do in either one of these. And again, you just have to pitch just one inning. You don't have to get the win. These already got done in Kyle Test. You have to get a home run with him in Diamond Quest, but it has to be one of those specific games, you know. But anyway, I think I did get another pack too. So I got two Mullen packs. I got this. There's a Diamondbacks uniform stuff. So let's go with that. Okay, so we got those. Now let's go with Ballin' packs. No diamond, of course. Probably going to try and keep a lot of the gold players. Oh, got a diamond. All right. Riley Green. Okay. Come on, please be blue. Please blue. Please blue. Please blue. Please blue. Dang, purple. Corey Seager. I bought him recently, but hey, I will make my stubs back on that. Isn't that great how things work out like that? Now, hopefully I get the rare round of the 90 players. I mean, I could just buy the regular, or the 88 players, but we'll see. Hopefully it's 90, and it's not. I already have Jim Cott. It's not pronounced cat, it's Cott. But anyway, so the mini seasons, I'm trying to get this one finished to get the new threads, Brandon Nimmo. And what you got to do is do all this stuff. So basically, I have to win 4 more games on All-Star to get him unlocked. And then I gotta get 3 extra base hits with Luis Robert Jr. And then you gotta get 5 home runs with Brandon Nimmo. But I've been playing these games on All-Star, and I've barely been hitting home runs, but I've hit some. Then the rest of this, I did get the new Ryan Helsley, because I had to get the strikeouts with him. I got that done. All right, so are we? And we're still on the road. We're facing this team. I should take Gorman now because I did get the extra base hit with him, but even though he did hit the home run, I'll probably keep him in there. And I got Trevor Story here. He's a silver. He's been doing really, really good, though, for me, which is really surprising. So we're going to do another game on All-Star. We're going to use Hal Newhouser. This is the Team Affinity one because I got him unlocked, and now I got to get stats with him. I just use Jake Arrieta, and we're facing Burt Blyleven. He's got 4 of the Team Affinity people, but this is just basically play versus CPU.
All right, first pitch coming up. Jeff McNeil stands here.
Here we go. And you can play 3-inning games, or you can do 9-inning games as well, but I usually prefer to do just 3 innings.
Comes up empty as he
Because if you
chases
do
down
like
one of the
9
dirt.
innings, it'll
What
take
are you sipping
forever,
on
in my
today,
opinion.
Siggy? That's not what you normally drink during a broadcast.
Well, this, my friend, is the London Lords Underleaf. It's a black
you might
tea,
catch that.
and turns out you can only
Almost.
get it at the stadium here in London.
This is the New Threads Jeff McNeil of Oakland Athletics.
Tokyo, New Orleans, or
Like I said, a lot of
anywhere else in
times
the
they're still considered the Oakland Athletics to me. You know, back in the day, they were the Philadelphia Athletics, I think.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit.
Or they became the Philadelphia Phillies. But yeah. Trying to hit a home run to Cedric Mullins. Trying to get closer to the team affinity for the Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah.
That one fouled off.
Yeah, All-Star is a little bit more difficult because the pitches come in a little bit
0-2
different than veteran and rookie, of course.
That one way inside.
Hope everybody's enjoying their day. Mine's been okay. I know I don't really talk about my day that much or say how it's going, you know, but it's okay.
Payoff pitch. That's
All
a
right,
good at bat
take a
right
walk.
there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Probably
Here's Pete
gonna
Alonso.
maybe try and steal with Mullins as long as he doesn't slide step, and he is. Should get it. Got a good jump. There we go.
Second, and that was not close. And
Stolen bases aren't really like part of it on here. You just have to like do the stats. Ooh, nice. The polar bear destroys one. That's probably 435, 413. I have no idea what this ballpark is. It's just one of these ballparks. I just upgraded Pete Alonso to parallel 3, so that's pretty good. Why'd I do that? This is the New Threads, Adolis Garcia. There are some other new threads, but some of them go for about a little more than 10,000 stubs. That was right there.
Center field. Crow Armstrong under it, brings it in, and there's 2 away. Next is the designated
This is
hitter,
the team affinity, Adam Jones. I'm actually glad that Adam Jones is back in MLB The Show. I think the last time he was probably MLB
as he was out front that time.
20 or 21, I want to say. I think it was 20 because I don't remember him being in 21.
Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, 21, I mean, they had a lot of good Oriole cards. The one I really liked was the Cal Ripken one, the one from the streak from 1995 when he broke Lou Gehrig's consecutive game streak record. The card art was amazing on that, but it went for a lot of stubs. It was part of the events thing, too.
Leading off, Brandon Lau. Chris, he's their team.
Probably going to go back to pure analog pitching because I'm having a little bit of a difficult time with pinpoint. Every time I do like the slider, it just kind of doesn't go the direction I want it to go. It's probably the controller.
Swing at a ball lifted to
because I did get this system at a pawn shop, and it has one of these blue things on the controller, unless it's something somebody added to it, like one of those, you know, grips on the analog sticks to make them more comfortable for people, I guess. Probably why it's doing that. But anyway. Yeah, I gotta use this new Hal Newhouser card to try and get his stats, or get the XP with him, you know what I mean.
Moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Then next Tigers team affinity person is Hank Greenberg.
And that's in there for strike 1. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Stays alive.
Look out over there.
2 down, nobody on.
The Orioles do not play tonight. They shut out the Yankees yesterday. I mean, if you saw my stream that I was doing, I said that the Orioles beat the Yankees 7-0.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bush whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
And yeah, I'm using the black alternate uniforms. I'm probably switch the home jerseys to the orange jerseys.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Singy, we were chatting
but I do
about
like the City Connect 2.0 jerseys, but
And it turns out you
really
were
do
right.
like the orange ones mostly.
Buy it here at the stadium.
Yeah, research meaning we asked the fans sitting right in front of the broadcast booth.
Whatever it takes, hard-hitting reporting, we will find the answer, Singy.
Yeah, I tried to use him and play versus CPU and a little bit of the Conquest, but I couldn't get the extra base hit. But I did get it in the mini seasons.
It's there, and that's a great play. So digging in, Jason Varitek.
I did complete another team collection, but I'll have to.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'll get to that after the game. Got a 2-0 lead, but gotta hold it because it is on All-Star difficulty.
Ball.
Yeah, using this Jason Varitek card. I mean, it's a switch hitter too. I mean, he is a pretty good card.
Up the
there we
middle,
go. That's a hit.
And it finds its way through for
Excuse me.
And that means Trevor Story will have a chance to hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much.
Yeah,
with
Trevor
the pitch,
Story
just
has been
shot it
doing
through
pretty
the
well. I
infield.
mean, I've played some off-camera games on the mini seasons, and he's hit some home runs, like some home runs that have actually tied the game.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Tough one there. I'm under that.
Right field,
Okay.
Clemente gets under it.
Didn't really get that much in that inning.
Is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got
I
a
know
nice
that was
cookie there.
middle. I was
watched it
trying
the
to throw a little bit more outside. No.
Fly ball down the
Time
line.
he swings that, I don't think he's going to get to it. No.
Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Not going to throw 3 straight fastballs.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one lifted to left.
Okay, this will
Gonzalez
stay in.
on the move. And there's one down.
All right.
Now, Matt Carpenter. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1.
Again, wasn't really trying to throw it, there. I was trying to get a little bit more inside.
On the ground, and that's just foul.
Tried the slider.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that quickly 2 away. Bounce to third.
Okay, there we go, 3 outs.
There with plenty of time.
All right, but we got one more inning to go.
We're back to start the
And this will
third,
be
and
another
there's a new
win
arm on the
on
mound,
All-Star
Aaron
difficulty,
Ashby.
but again, we got to hold the
lefty
lead.
with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
McNeil, the leadoff batter, as he looks at
Yeah, you can use like a different squad on here. Like you can use the squad that you usually use, but mostly they want you to use players, part of like a series. Like this one's part of the new threads. And if you do that, you'll get like some points and all that, or a bunch of, stubs and some packs maybe too.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Still trying to get a home run with Mullins.
To score his first time up.
That's a ball.
So I'm trying to get the team affinity done for the Tampa Bay Rays, and they are Drew Rasmussen and Fred McGriff.
On the ground to third.
There we go. That'll get through. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, usually, like if I do Conquest, I usually do the games on Veteran a lot of times. I don't really do it on All-Star. Don't like to do All-Star, but I've been doing pretty well with the All-Star challenges. Been, winning some games in the mini seasons. Tag, and the Polar Bear has done it again. Almost the same spot. Yeah. 429 feet. That was deeper than the previous one.
Second home run of the game.
Wow.
And they tack on. So now it's
That's
the
Abner Uribe.
Luis Garcia. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Got it
Why am I
started
swinging
a little
like
too
that?
early. Strike
Yeah,
one.
usually I take a first pitch. Well, in the ranked seasons, I usually, take a first pitch. But if it's play versus
Swing and a
CPU, I
ground
just
ball.
sometimes swing at the first pitch.
In time to Bush. finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And next is the designated hitter, Adam Jones.
Excuse me.
Grounded out his first time up.
Excuse me. It's the weather. I mean, it's been cloudy all day today. I mean, I think the sun has tried to peek out a little bit today, but haven't really had any sunshine today. We had a little bit of a bad storm last night.
Luis Gonzalez will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
But just playing some games, do some stuff, for my channel. I mean, I know some of you may not like my streams that I do of MLB The Show. You probably like me to do my videos for MLB The Show a little bit differently, but I still don't have a computer or a gaming PC. I mean, I'm still leaning toward getting a gaming PC, but it's just costing, too much money to get one, and for good reason. There are people selling them because some, probably just want to keep their game systems, but mostly a lot of people are selling their game systems because they have switched to gaming PCs. Like every time I get on the marketplace and I see people selling them, and then they say, I'm selling my PS5 because I have switched to gaming PC. And I'm saying to myself, I don't know about that. I mean,
up the middle.
I think it's
toss to Alonso.
Best if the people have both usually, but they probably can't afford both.
Down, base is empty. Michael Busch now at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play.
Try and let him finish this game and get the 3 innings shutout.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Newhouser is just 1 strike away. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on, and
there we go.
Him out, and that's the ball game.
All right. So I think that's win number 7, I want to say, on All-Star. We got to get 11. Of course, Pete Alonso is the player of the game, while Al Newhouser pitched 3 innings and gave up no hits. Yeah, just a show pack there. So, all right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where we're at. So 2 more wins will get us another show pack. Oh, we're at 8 out of 11, so we got to win 3 more. Damn it. Sorry. We're facing this team. All right. Once we get like the wins on veteran or the All-Star difficulty, and then probably go back to rookie difficulty, maybe veteran.
Ready to go.
Mostly I do games and mini seasons. I do them on rookie difficulty a lot. And no, I do not do. I don't do Diamond Quest a lot because, again, I'm not really a fan of it. I mean, I don't really understand it that much. Like every time, like if I do the Stadium Challenge thing, and then there we go. Finally got the home run with Cedric. Nice one. Because every time I do the Stadium Challenge and I beat it, and they don't give me the rewards, and I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? I guess like if you gotta do like those like challenges or whatever, like something you gotta do or whatever. I guess you have to beat that. If you don't beat it, then I guess you have to beat them. Or there may be some you may have to do on a higher difficulty, but I usually just do them on rookie. But there may be some that I think that are on higher difficulties. But really, I just don't really like to do Diamond Quest that much. They introduced, I think, an MLB 25, I want to say. I don't really remember. I don't remember if it was 24 or 25. I want to say it was 25. I'm not sure. I mean, if it was 24, then I apologize. I mean, I know it was not 23.
Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And that is out of play.
Did not want the fastball there, and I don't understand why it wasn't where I wanted it. I had to threw it perfectly, but yeah.
And there are 2 outs.
2 outs now.
So here's Robert now. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Okay, there we go. Good inning right there. 3 up, 3 down.
This one. And that is that. Welcome back.
Robert Suarez. One of the new additions to the Atlanta Braves bullpen. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the Atlanta Braves had the best record in baseball right now. I am pretty sure they do. And I do like the Atlanta Braves. They got good players and pitchers, and I've been a fan of them, for a while. People like Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, and John Smoltz,
Chris, the GBL is different for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, for the standings, the Orioles are currently in 3rd place.
Well, I think it changes a lot of things for these hitters.
The Orioles are 20 and 24. We have won a game. The Yankees are in 2nd place, and the Tampa Bay Rays, believe it or not, are in 1st place. Tampa Bay Rays are 28 and 14. The Atlanta Braves are 30 and 13. So yes, the Braves do have the best record in baseball right now. Because the Dodgers. Foul. The Dodgers are currently 25 and 18. They are tied for 1st with the San Diego Padres. I'm under it.
Is lifted in the air. Robert moving under this one.
Yep. And the Orioles are 9 games out of 1st place right now. I mean, Tampa Bay is just really doing amazing right now, which is pretty cool. I mean, they have started playing games in the
drilled out towards left center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Fielding for
I didn't think so. They're playing at Tropicana Field again because they didn't play in it last year because of the hurricane, I think it was, or something like that. I don't think it was a tornado. I think it was the hurricane that damaged it, unfortunately. So they had to play in a different stadium. It was a minor league ballpark, I think. I think it was George Steinbrenner Field or something like that. Can't remember. Pretty sure that it was that stadium. Man. Sorry.
Out towards right center field.
Yeah, because they had to do that for the season. I'm pretty sure it was last year they had to do that. Just looking it up to see if that is true. I'm pretty sure it was called George Steinbrenner Field.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Of course, the Tampa Bay Rays used to be called the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, and I'm like saying to myself, why would they change the name?
Stays alive.
I guess they just preferred just to call them the Rays. I guess they didn't like the word devil in there. I don't think it was really much of a difference. Well, I don't think it really mattered. But anyway.
The tying run on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now they've got some speed on first. So
last year they had to play at George Steinbrenner Field, George M. Steinbrenner Field, because of the
at the plate,
hurricane, I'm pretty sure it was.
In there for strike 1.
Yeah, Hurricane Milton, and yeah, the Rays had to play there because I remember people saying, "Oh, well, that's where the Yankees, one of the Yankees minor league teams are." But yeah, nice one. Oh, we already had 2 outs. Got to pay attention to the outs a lot of times.
Right now, they're looking for something.
He's stealing. Well, he tried to go for the hit and run possibly, and he's out. There we go.
We're back to
Mr. Joe Jimenez.
Joe Jimenez.
So yeah,
pretty tight game. So they're looking for quality pitches out of him right
the
here.
Rays,
Gotta
do
do his
have a
best
pretty
to
good
keep the
team.
score
I mean,
right where it is.
I remember back in the days we had players like Carl Crawford, Rocco Baldelli, Jose Cruz Jr., Aubrey Huff, Jorge Cantu, Julio Lugo, rest in peace, Evan Longoria, Travis Lee. The catcher spot was mostly like Toby Hall or Kelly Stinnett, I think, was a player for them. I can't really remember, but yeah. Sometimes they'll post stuff on Facebook and it'll show like baseball teams and it'll say teams that never got a World Series ring or whatever. One they showed was the 2013 Baltimore Orioles, which consisted of people like Brian Roberts, Manny Machado, Nick Markakis, Adam Jones, Chris Davis, Matt Wieters, J.J. Hardy, Steve Pierce, I think, was there, Nolan Reimold, and a few others.
And that one hammered.
Ryan Flaherty, I think, was.
And it is out of
Yep,
here.
it's gone. Wow.
A solo shot. So back to the top of the order. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time.
Because we did have Jonathan Scope that was making his debut like a little later in 2013, but he was one of them as well too. But people said, were saying, well, 2014, we had people in the roster and we didn't win a World Series ring. And I'm like, yeah, because we had tag, he hit him. What is that all about?
And now it's the polar bear.
And yeah, 2014, we didn't have, what's his name, Nate McLeod, because I think he filed for free agency and went to somewhere else. I want to say it was the Nationals, but I can't remember. So our left fielder wound up being, man, that's going to go.
Way back there. Out of here.
Dang.
So he goes the opposite way with that one. And just like that, there will be a run.
Damn it.
Here's Trey Turner. There's your strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning.
Yeah, mostly Steve Pierce played some left field, and we had Nelson Cruz, because we signed him, but he was mostly right field and DH, and we had Delman Young as well.
And now 1-2. Nobody on.
He's not in the middle.
Okay,
yep, he's got it.
On the move. And there's one away. That's a
Let's
big
see,
first
who
out
else?
Right there, and that changes things.
Yeah,
but of course, Jonathan Scope, and then we did have Manny Machado and Chris Davis, Matt Wieters, Adam Jones, Nick Markakis. We didn't. I don't think we had Nolan Reimold because I think he filed for free agency and went to a different team. I think the Diamondbacks or Blue Jays, one of them.
Gets a chance to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Brian Roberts did not return. He went to the New York Yankees, and some are probably still not over that, but that's their problems. And J.J. Hardy we still had, and I think I mentioned Manny Machado, but the thing is, what happened like later in the season, like the Orioles wound up going to the playoffs, but they did it without a bunch of key people like Manny Machado, Chris Davis, Matt Wieters, and I think that was it. Yeah, pretty much without Chris Davis, Manny Machado, and Matt Wieters. Machado was recovering from his injury from 2013, and he did play in the season. And he had that little altercation with Josh Donaldson of Oakland, the Athletics, in 2014. And Machado then had an injury, I think, that kept him out for the rest of 2014. Matt Wieters is off to a really good start, but I think in late April he wound up having an injury, and he missed the rest of the season. But he was voted to start the All-Star game in Minnesota, but he still was voted an All-Star, but he just didn't play. And then Chris Davis was injured. He missed a good amount of games, and he did come back, but mostly he didn't really play at all in the postseason, so the Orioles had to rely on different people. Steve Pearce had to play first base, and I think occasionally Ryan Flaherty. The Orioles got Nick Hundley, I believe, from the Giants or Padres, one of those teams, and he was mostly our catcher, and rookie Caleb Joseph. And third base was handled by mostly Ryan Flaherty and sometimes Jonathan Scope, but mostly I think it was Flaherty because Scope had to play second base. And Alejandro De Aza came over and played left field because De Aza came from the Chicago White Sox and the Orioles needed some outfield help. Okay. So we still got, a good amount of games to do. We got about mostly over 10, but probably going to take a break from that. So, yeah, probably just going to take a break from that. Let's open these show packs. Nothing. Got a gold. Michael Garcia. Nice. And nothing. Okay. I didn't go over the rest of the stuff. I said that I did collect another team. So, I now have 17. I have now collected. I gotta find it which one it is. No, it's over here. Okay. Oops. Sorry. I collected. Yeah, I know I should have more of these collections done, but unfortunately, a lot of these are going for a lot. And like I said, I don't put money in the game. Not going to keep repeating that a lot. I bought Jacob deGrom. He doesn't really go for a lot. I mean, a little close to 10,000, but I can't remember how much I paid for him. I think it was less than 10,000, but Corey Seager was a little bit over 10,000, but now he's dropped down, and of course I pulled him too, which is pretty ironic. And then I collected 89 Ivan Rodriguez. At that time, I was looking at him, and I thought he would probably be my catcher, but I did get the cornerstone Salvador Perez of the Royals. Of course, I still have the Guardians, Tigers, Royals, and Twins to get. The Twins I really want to get, but Byron Buxton is still going for over 20,000 stubs. I think really that he shouldn't be. I mean, I don't even know how he's doing, stat-wise. I haven't really looked. And then I don't have Taj Bradley, but I could just buy him, because they're just silvers. And the Mariners, I just need 2 more. I need Cal Raleigh, but I heard that he was placed on the injured list, so that's not good. But he's not hitting the home runs like he used to, but he is still hitting them. And then Julio Rodriguez, he doesn't go for a lot. Only just 3,700, 3,750. But yeah. And then you get Adrian Beltre if you collect all them, and 91 Adrian Beltre. Looks like a pretty good card. But the Yankees, I still need to get Aaron Judge, but he's going for an absurd amount. Max Fried, still got to get him, but he doesn't go for a lot. Still got Cody Bellinger, but he's supercharged still, but doesn't really go for a lot. And the Red Sox, I still need a Aroldis Chapman, but he has dropped a little bit in price. I mean, he is still doing pretty well. And Garrett Crochet, I think, is on the injured list, but I have him. Of course, I bought him a while ago. And the collection to get the Red Sox is Fred Lynn. And for the Yankees, it's Greg Nettles. New legend because he's never been in the game. And you get all of them, and you'll get a 93 Dustin Pedroia. But one more for the West, and I'll get 91 Sean Figgins. Anibal Sanchez will be the reward for the Central if you get all of them. But you're going to spend a lot of stubs, on these 3 teams because Jose Ramirez is going for 145,000. Terrace Skubal is going for 95,000. I think they put him on the injured list recently, unfortunately. So that's already over 200,000. And Bobby Witt Jr. is going for 72,000. So pretty much 300,000 stubs I think you would have to spend on all of them combined. But you do have Byron Buxton, so he's about 20,000, 21,000. So yeah, you would still be spending about probably at least 330 or 350,000 stubs which again is ridiculous. And the National League, of course, I mean, I still need to get the Mets. Juan Soto, I mean, he's not really too bad. He's at 67,000, and Francisco Lindor is 57,000, but you're still spending over 100,000 for those two. And the reward will be 92 David Wright. And the Phillies, Zach Wheeler is 18,000, which isn't too bad. Excuse me, Bryce Harper, nothing really, and same with Kyle Schwarber. But he is playing up to a 94 because he's supercharged. Trey Turner, he's not really going for a lot. And Christopher Sanchez, I pulled him when he was a gold, and he got upgraded to a diamond. And their reward is Richie Allen. Rest in peace. Sorry. The Pirates, their reward is Andrew McCutchen, but I still got to get Paul Skeens, and he goes for 75,000. The Diamondbacks' reward is Paul Goldschmidt. Ketel Marte is 71,000, which again is not bad. He was over 100, like maybe last week or so. And Corbin Carroll's another diamond, but he doesn't go for a lot. Yeah, just 33 for the buy now. And the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani, yep, 730,000. Tyler Glasnow, a little over $5,000. I did pull Blake Snell and Will Smith, but the rest of them, you still got to get Mookie Betts, but he doesn't go for a lot. Same with Freddie Freeman and Kyle Tucker, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Andy Pajes. I think he just recently got upgraded to a diamond because he was doing, I think he had a 3-homer game or something like that. And their reward is 94 Manny Ramirez, and I'm like saying to myself, geez, a whiz. I didn't think it would be him. Wish they could put Sandy Koufax in the game, but yeah. And then for the Padres, so got to get Mason Miller. He's not too bad. He's at 44,000, but still a lot. And Fernando Tatis Jr. only 3,000, 3,005. And Machado could get upgraded to a diamond, but I don't really know. And their reward is Mark Davis. So, yeah. Yeah, but still trying to get the collections done, but it just takes a while, unfortunately, because you got trying to get some of them, into packs a lot of times, but unfortunately, when you try and get them, you got to, try and get maybe some of them balling as a habit packs and try and, get, the diamonds that way, but that's usually your better chance of getting a diamond as you try the balling as a habit packs. Yep. When you get standard packs, it's sometimes you may get a diamond, but same thing with the balling as a habit pack. The odds of getting a diamond in the standard pack is probably 1 out of 10 or something, or 1 out of 5, or something like that. Maybe 1 out of 10, and for balling as a habit, probably 1 out of 5. Maybe a little less than that, but maybe 1 out of 5 for standard pack and 1 out of 3 maybe for balling as a habit. But it says gold or better. But yeah, I pulled many diamonds before, but yeah. The jerseys, I still got to get 45, but I got to get these alternate jerseys of these other teams, and I still have yet to get the rest because I only got one left, and I collect all the uniforms. These things, I don't really use these audio things that much because I don't care to. And the socks, it costs you about 20,000 stubs to get the rest, but you'll get 1,000 and 5 show packs, and you get 300 subs and 200, so that's 1,500 pretty much. And yeah, you spend 1,500 or you spend 21,000 subs to get all these, and you only make 1,500. Yeah, that's a waste. I mean, you could probably buy these, and same with this one, and then put you at 3, but then you would need 1 more. The Jackie Robinson Day, I don't know how you get those. And those are 20,000. That's ridiculous. And same with that one. That's, yeah. Don't think you want to spend over 20,000 stubs to get those pairs of socks. And the classic stadiums, if you get 6 of them, you get the Bristol Motor Speedway when they did the game between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves last year, which I think was really, really awesome. And if you collect all 11, you get the Kingdome from Seattle. I haven't seen the Polo Grounds Stadium. I'm saying to myself, is it not included in this one? But I'm really not sure. I'm pretty sure it's there somewhere. All right, well, I think I'm going to probably wrap it up now. Yeah, so just thought I'd do a little bit of that grinding and the mini-seasons thing, but yeah, so I think they're supposed to have some more content tomorrow, because I think they're going to be releasing like a new Conquest map and another series. I forget what it's called, but they showed it and it looks pretty cool, but not too sure again, what it is. I just forget the name of it, but yeah. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up. So thanks again, folks, for joining in. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Not a bad thing, a good thing. And you all take care. Thanks again for watching. Thanks, everybody, for joining.